Whether you have a wood cutting board or you have a different material, they wear out fast, don't they? And quite frankly, maybe the one you have is a little bit thicker, so it's harder to store. Maybe the one you have doesn't have a handle, so you kind of have to, you know, grab it with both hands when you take it out of the cupboard. This one is Sabatier. This is an incredible French brand, and this is the non-slip poly cutting board. We have color choices for you. So this one on set with me, it's either the black or the gray. I'm assuming it's the black. Here's the black. Here's the blue. 900 left in the blue. Here's the gray. Here's the green. 450 left in green. Here is the magenta. 600 left. And finally, the red, always a popular choice. It's 11 inches by 14 inches, and it was $24.07. It's now the first day presented at this lower price of $13.80. I'm sorry, let me say that again. $13.80. Do you know what that makes the easy pay? 5 easy payments of $276. Okay. Oh, and Jen Coffee and Julia Carolee just came around the corner. This is $13 and change. What? This cutting board is $13 and change. Chef, wait, here's Jen Coffee. Here's and Julia, hi. Mwah. How was Saturday morning Q?
It was a blast.
Let's bring in Jeremy Parker.
Hey, Jeremy, how many people can we fit in one screen?
Hey, Jeremy, we're cutting up here on QVC too.
Oh! I can't.
He quit on us.
He's leaving.
He's done.
He quit on us. Yeah, he did.
Fair.
Hey, Mary, have a good rest of the show.
Yeah. Hey, thanks,
We
ladies.
don't have
We're
violin
like
so we
wind.
can't hear anybody fussing at us.
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay.
It's like the Muppets basically just came by to visit.
I know. It's like you just saw your neighbors at the grocery store. Hey, what are you guys doing here?
Oh, it's
Shopping.
a rip.
So cute.
But what makes this cutting board different from others, Jeremy?
Okay, so, you know, we all need an extra cutting board. I'm sure we all have butcher blocks like I'm using here. And I like to use this on top because this is an extra cutting board. It's stiff, so if you don't, some people don't prefer the flexible cutting boards, but you still want to have an extra one because when you have things like raw meat and you don't want to contaminate your butcher block, use this, whether your meat's raw, you could use this cooked, it won't warp it. I just love it so that you can season on top of this, take this out to the barbecue, over to the stovetop, whatever it is. The basic thing is that you're not contaminating this. This goes in the dishwasher to clean it. It will never warp. It'll always stay like that. Even if you're dropping a hot piece of cooked chicken on this, then you can come here and cut this on here. Another great thing about these cutting boards, maybe you have glass or a porcelain cutting board. Do you know that cutting boards are what dull your knives?
Oh.
Your knife doesn't get dull by cutting this piece of chicken. It's from the cutting board flattening the blade there. So when you have a bit of a softer material, it's going to actually keep your knives sharper longer. So especially if you're kind of doing this, you know, chopping where you're going quick, is that this is going to just keep the edge on your blade a little bit longer. And I love it too because now you can also pick this up and go right over here to your pot or your pan or whatnot, and then just sort of push that where you want it to go. And they also look really nice too, like here we did a charcuterie board. So if you did want to do that, if you don't have a cutting board, let me pull my butcher block back because there are times when you just need a cutting board. It has this great surface here and flip it over and here. So it's two-sided and it has that nice soft grip silicone. So it is non-stick.
Just noticed that.
You don't have to put anything down underneath it. And you always have a cutting surface. So whether it's outside, by the grill, at a picnic table, you see there, you have a great cutting surface.
Now, question for you, Jeremy, as you continue to cut. Do you have all the colors with you? It's okay if you don't.
I think so. I think I do. One, two,
Can we
three,
take a look?
Yes. Okay.
Wait a minute. So you're using the red right now.
Yes, this is the red.
That's been most popular.
Most popular. Okay, this is the blue.
Lovely.
Right here. I also love that it says Sabatier right there, which goes back to 1810 in France, by the way. Okay, this I believe is the magenta. Did I get that right?
Is. That's lovely.
Okay. Is the magenta. Right straight down here is the black. That's the all black. It's kind of like two-tone there, but it's pretty much black on black. The gray has the traditional white look, that white polyurethane look here, that traditional style. So that's that look. And then the green right here is the one I have on charcuterie.
Isn't that pretty? And you know, it's $13.80. Let me say it again. Isn't the price pretty too? I mean, at 5 easy payments of $276, this is where you want to stock up and get more than one. It's always a good idea to have more than one go-to cutting board so that if you have it in the dishwasher, you always have another one to reach for and grab. And I think this size is the perfect size. It's not so cumbersome that you have to leg wrestle it out of the cabinet, but it's not so small that you're not going to use it for the bigger jobs too. I like the 11 by 14.
Yeah, it's that perfect sort of Goldilocks size that's, you know, you could put proteins on here, it'll fit a big steak. And even if you just need to like chop or slice a tomato, maybe you're making a sandwich and you want to slice some tomatoes and then maybe put your bread on here and build it. It's just that right size. And then what's great about this too, oh, you know what my wife uses this for actually, is her glue gun. So this is okay for heat. Okay, I'm not telling you to put it in your oven, but like flip it over. There's 2 sides on here. So if you wanted to rest a glue gun on this, it's fine. Don't wreck your countertops. You have a surface for that. So many different ways to use this. Yeah.
What is her craft of choice?
Well, she used to be a school teacher. Oh. So she does so many cool projects, from baking to like,
Sweet
I don't
lady.
know. Let me think. What would she do? You know, her Christmas packaging is off the charts. Like,
really?
It looks like she could sell it at an art gallery. Just her boxes. Like, I don't even want to open it. It looks so good.
So sweet. I remember when Jeremy met her, and I remember their whole story is so sweet.
Yeah.
Look at him turning blushy.
Stop it.
But you know what? I love it. I love it. He's loved her since day one. I'm just saying. Now, there is a no reorder on the cutting board. We're going to review our color choices again. We've had over 500 picked up in the show. Here's that pretty green on your screen. Fewer than 400 remain in that pretty green. Then we also have the blue. Fewer than 800 remain there. We have the gray. A few more there. Here's magenta. Fewer than 600. Red's been most popular. And then we have 1,500 remaining there. And I have the black here on set with me. And remember, they're dishwasher safe. Now, he has what? Jonathan was just telling me something. Okay. It's 11 inches by 14 inches. And so you've got the handle on the one side, and it doesn't move. So take it. Sorry, yeah. Joe, when I throw things, Joe gets nervous, and rightfully so. But the fact that you've got a little silicone on each end, on your handle and your tail end, means it holds it steady. So it's not going to slide all over your countertop, which I think is super cool. I know we're wrapping up for now, Chef Jeremy. Thank you, my friend, for bringing this and all the other finds to our show today. I know you have one more coming.
One more. We're coming back. Don't go nowhere.